So we're at 27.09 north.
We're trekking through the heart of Florida's wilderness, using GPS coordinates to locate the start of our adventure.
Can you believe this is Florida?
No, I can't. And I think most people think of Florida, they think of beaches, they think of the ocean, they think of theme parks.
Yeah, but there's actually 80 ecosystems, and this is one of them.
We're on the very same path used by Florida's most endangered and elusive animals. Hidden close by is a photographer whose images have helped designate almost 18 million acres for wildlife.
Gosh, it's so biodiverse. We've got bears and gators
And panthers.
and we're gonna meet the guy somewhere around here who's really been putting them on the map through photography. Okay, he should be here somewhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
he can't be
okay.
far.
Hey.
There he is.
Hey, Carlton.
You've walked into my trap.
Carlton Ward is an award-winning photographer and filmmaker. He's used his stunning images to help create the Florida Wildlife Corridor. It's a massive network of protected and connected land, more than 7 times the size of Yellowstone National Park. It's a lifeline for many endangered animals, especially the Florida panther.
You can see the camera trap pointing at you right here, and another behind you.
Yeah.
This is a studio set up in the Florida Wildlife Corridor, trying to get video of the elusive Florida panther.
The panther, also called puma or cougar, is one of America's biggest cats.
It's all triggered by an invisible tripwire. So when you walk through, an infrared beam sends a signal to these cameras, wakes them up and turns them on and starts recording what it sees.
And so it does it for us, but also for wild animals.
Exactly.
Just one male panther needs a range of 200 square miles to hunt, find a mate, and bring the next generation into the world. So for their population to grow, they need to be able to safely travel up and down the entire state of Florida.
But after centuries of human hunting and habitat devastation, by the 1960s, these magnificent animals were on the brink of extinction. I understand at one point the puma's numbers were drastically low. Just what was the count?
There were fewer than 20 in total existence.
With modern-day roads and highways, panthers were pushed even deeper into the shadows, trapped by urban sprawl and the constant danger of traffic crossings.
These places are home to so many different species of wildlife. And that's where the power of pictures comes in.
Carlton's images have inspired public and private lands to come together, giving panthers a pathway to come back to nearly 700 individuals. So your goal is to get this habitat and the animals in which you photograph and them reconnected so they're contiguous and they can naturally migrate as they used to?
That's exactly right. And an animal like a bear or a panther needs a lot of land.
Today, we're following the path of the panther.
While Dr. Ray remains in the north, I'm traveling south to the Florida Panther National Wildlife Refuge. This wilderness once helped support the last remaining 20 panthers. And it's still home of the legendary Florida panther named Broketail. She's easy to spot with her crooked tail. And hidden cameras have revealed that she's a patient and caring mother who's raised more than a dozen kittens and is still going strong. I'm joined by biologist Mark Danaher, who helps manage the Florida Panther National Wildlife Refuge. Feels like we're in the middle of nowhere, a long way from civilization.
This is what true wild Florida should look like.
So you have had Florida Panther's den right here.
Yes, our resident female Broketail, she's almost 12 years old. She was born on the refuge, and she's produced multiple litters on the refuge. Broketail has 2 new kittens this year.
This is so beautiful and natural. But listen. Now I hear freeway sounds and trucks.
Just on the other side of that tree line is one of the busiest highways we have here in South Florida. Thousands of vehicles.
It's ongoing. I can't imagine trying to cross that, much less wildlife.
Just imagine what it would be like if you were a small little panther kitten following its mom. How intimidating, how threatening that must be to them. They don't have the ability to rationalize vehicle collisions. That's the #1 cause of mortality of Florida panthers.
But there's one more piece of the puzzle that's helping panthers survive. The Florida Department of Transportation has created several wildlife underpasses where animals can safely cross under a deadly highway and reconnect to their habitat on either side. Some exciting hidden camera footage has just been captured.
What'd you capture there?
So we have broke-tail
Oh, look at that.
going south.
Yeah. So how long ago did she come by?
So it was definitely this month. Photography really helps verify that it's working. 10 million cars a year go by here. It would be a death trap otherwise.
Now, a habitat that was cut in two by traffic has finally been reconnected. It's a thread to a patchwork of land leading all the way back to the north.
Peter, if it wasn't for this wildlife crossing, broke-tail would not be here today. Teaching another litter.
Yeah.
Actually teaching them, follow me.
They are very hesitant to do it. They can't see the cars, but they can hear them. But she insisted, persevered.
So you've captured Florida panther parenting.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, a frustrating mother teaching teenagers how to literally cross the road, which is, you know, like we have to do with our kids. And she's a good mom.
There's the proof, the wildlife crossing, the pictures you've captured. These are saving Florida panther lives.
Absolutely, yes.
Once the panthers learn that the crossings are safe, they hopefully pass this information down for generations, allowing families to survive for years to come.